See, the scenario is very complex in India, the education scenario. I would say thousands of people are working on it. Um, the problems are varied. If you look at rural India, it is completely different. Urban India is, though infrastructure is good, there are teachers available, there is no problem in absenteeism and so on. But still, people would like to improve the curriculum, the methods of teaching. It is something and kind of evolving and ever-changing scenario. So, what we can do is in terms of addressing certain problems which is acute in some areas much faster than what we can do, and then see if you can take some best practices from some of those centers which are doing very well and replicate it. The issue is not about the availability of what you call certain standards or capabilities. It is there all across India, but the issue is that they specialize on it in one school or two schools, and it is lying there. It is not being used by others. It is, if you can have a mechanism to replicate it, then it is much easier. What we have figured out is it is not about the lack of teachers, of the quality of teachers. Their exposure to what is happening around is the key issue. If you allow them to collaborate with all the other institutions, and if there is a way for them to understand and then acquire that knowledge, then it is much easier for us to replicate and then scale it. And another biggest issue is that continuous improvement for teachers in terms of their own training, their own research. And for example, in any given school, if the teacher is teaching for 15, 20 years, they haven't gone through any kind of upgradation in terms of their own skills, or they don't do projects or research on their own. So there is no way the system facilitate that option. So what we are looking at is if you can facilitate that kind of option whereby the teachers from any parts in India can actually get trained with some center of excellence, and then they can bring back that expertise and then implement it in those schools. The focus is not on the children, the focus is on the teachers. If you can fix the teachers and make them get excited throughout their career, then it is possible to fix the entire system.